I want to play GTA RP, but how the hell do I even start? Like, how do I build a character? What's up, guys? Today, we got a good one. I've been thinking about videos a lot, obviously. I've been really trying to turn content. I've had a lot of downtime waiting on internet to come so I can even hop back into RP. So, really had a lot of time to brainstorm. But one video that's just really stuck out to me is the entire process of how I personally build a character. Confidence is the number one thing that separates a good RPer from somebody who's simply existing. Now, obviously, there's other cases where people really don't even have the ambition to be a good RPer, but I know for a lot of you out there, you watch a lot of go-to people, whether it's Kyle, Carmine, Penta, Mr. K, Forehead, old Bobby stupid ass, myself. There's a ton of them, man. And at one point in time, I thought that I never belonged in No Pixel. I could never belong in Prodigy. Like, how could I RP on a level in these servers to where I had prio, I could jump in anytime and just go crazy? Literally got prio and just went through the longest move ever. Basically, haven't even got to use it. But that's coming to an end. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is confidence in RP is everything. And I feel like building a character is one place that people struggle with very bad. And it's a major part of why they just simply don't have confidence. I see a lot of people come up with amazing characters that are great, but they don't have the confidence to execute with that character. So the mission today, after we get done with this video, you'll be able to jump in RP with more confidence, a more planned out improv, and big energy that'll help improve your RP, plus those around you in a drastic way. All right, so let's jump into the first step, and really the most obvious step, the name. Not just the name, but the voice as well. Now, you don't necessarily have to change your voice at all. You can just change the things you say, but either way it goes, we need to know what voice we're approaching this with. Hold on, we gotta get our little notepad going. Where's our notepad? Where's our notepad? There's our notepad. All right, there we go. Now we got our notepad behind us though. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We just moved into the new house. I'm just now finally able to actually use the green screen the right way, so sue me. All right, so now that we got our notepad open, now we can dive into the first thing after we type character builder. One, name / voice. Now for the name, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Personally, I always go with the same letter first name and the same letter last name. I have Wally Walla Wachowski. I have Jay Murda, who is Jermal Jermel. And then I have Dewey Dangle. It's just me. It's what I like. Go with your own personal preference. And honestly, if the name doesn't reflect the character, sometimes it's even funnier. But for this video and the name, let's actually use our Red M character. Our original Red M character, Leroy Lightning. Now, voice. How is Leroy gonna talk? Once again, you can go any way you want to on this. Now, Leroy's like a outlaw type of dude, and so generally I talk like this with him. But you could say the exact same shit in your voice, and if you just say it the right way and throw in the right words, it's 10 times funnier. Penta and Kyle are great examples of this. Those two dudes could play any character, not change their voice, and just be funny as hell. So Leroy Lightning, grungy, I don't even know. Guys, if you guys make fun of my spelling in the comments, honestly, it's going to be an issue. But Leroy Lightning, grungy, cowboy, outlaw voice. It works. All right, the second thing on the list. Now, the only reason we're going on this one is because it's the one thing somebody's going to ask you every single time in RP. And the times where I didn't think it through beforehand, I was like, shit. As soon as somebody asked me, I didn't even know what to say. But so the second one is going to be, why'd I start typing it again? So the second one is going to be parents. They don't have to have any parents, but if they don't have parents, at least come up with like a reason why, like at least dive into something. But me personally, I think it's a little bit more fun to add the parents into the aspect. It also just gives you a couple other BS things to talk about. So we're going to say Leroy's parents were Linda and Lewis Lightning. We're going to give one fact about each parent. So Linda, she killed her first deer, which was a 20-point buck with her bare hands. All right. So next, Lewis, aka Pops, was a semi-professional local poker player that too killed his first deer at 5 years old with his bare hands. All right, so now we got some parents. We have an easy fact to remember that will also make people laugh about the mom, and we have a funny one about the dad. Once again, both these things are extremely easy to remember, which is a big reason why I even make these lists in the first place. The reason I type it all out like this is it's not necessarily that I have a bad memory, but I'm thinking about a ton of shit all day long, and I'm constantly thinking of different scenes. I'm constantly thinking of different characters. I'm thinking of other content I'm doing. And so at times it can just be a lot to remember, just simple things about my character and people I encounter. So I have to write it down. And this makes it way easier because you can have a notepad next to you. And so you have these things already in front of you. You've already written them out. So they're already ingrained in your brain a little bit better. And yeah, it just makes it easier. But let's keep it moving. So the third thing is just 5 simple facts. Number 3, 5 facts. So the first fact about Leroy, he killed his first deer at 5 years old like his mom and pop because they have gargantuous, I don't know how to spell gargantuous, dog. Spelling gargantuous. What? Ignore gargantuous. We like it. They have gargantuous hands that are stronger than ox legs. There we go. There's fact number 1. Fact number 2. He got his first lasso for Christmas. He used that lasso to pull Santa's ass back down the chimney and give him more presents. Fact number 3. He never went to school. Fact number 4. He once did the Oregon Trail twice in a day. Fact number 5. He ate cheese the whole way. All right, so now we have 5 facts. Now already, just with what we've done so far, 1, you're prepared for pretty much any conversation that you're going to have starting out within your first day or two. And anytime you're meeting new people, you already have some go-to shit. And the more you say it, the more it becomes part of the identity. The more other people begin to know it and talk about it. And after a couple of weeks, you just got the character rolling. But we still got to add in the rest of the sauce. So the 4th step is 3 hobbies. And with each of these, the biggest thing that we're building is conversation pieces. Obviously, a lot of these things you might never do in RP, but if the occasion arises, you know it's your character's time to have the time of their life. But either way, we're just adding conversation pieces and things that we can easily remember. Because if not, all that ends up happening is you insert yourself into all of these answers. Somebody's like, what's your favorite movie? Avatar. Well, why would your character like Avatar? So 3 hobbies. Number 1, hunting. 2, fishing. 3, touching grass. Oh, we have random people that are salty about that one. Honestly, probably all of them. I need energy, dog. All right, number 5 on the list is 3 sayings. I like to create at least 3 things that my character says that people just always know him for. The key to that journey to a good character is people remembering you, dog. And one good way to make sure people remember you is if you're saying the same dumb shit all the time. But it has to be on the slick. Now, for example, everybody knows that Dewey Dangle is the great American hero. He says it all the time. He talks about his Mima all the time. And anybody that's ever encountered Dewey knows that he likes riding jet skis on Saturday mornings, doing about 70 on a lake with an American flag Speedo and a lady on his back while he's sipping a beer and a bald eagle soaring over. Everybody knows this. I hope somebody knows this. If you do know this, will you just leave a comment also and say that you know this? Like, I know that Dewey's a great American hero and he likes riding on jet skis. Just go in the comments and please say that. This is really where I'm going. So number 5, 3 sayings. Now, like for Jack's jet, I used to always use, I got a jet. So for this one, we'll say, let the lightning loose. Oh, whoops. Let the lightning loose. There we go. We got it. Number 2 will be, there's a possum in my bosom. I don't know how to spell that either. I don't. Okay. I never claimed I won the spelling bee, but I might have. I don't know. Number 3, there's no business like a distillery. How do you spell distillery, dog? Distillery. There we go. Number 6, 3 fears or just 3 little things that your character's scared of. This, once again, doesn't have to be crazy. Just make it consistent and commit to it. I'm making this notepad really bad. I swear I'll get better at this whole notepad and this whole thing. Like, We're getting there, right? All right, so 3 fears: snakes, 2 what we got? Possums, and 3 red shirts. All right, number 7, let's counter the fears. 3 things that they love. So 3 loves: his lasso, his horse, kicking ass. That's okay. We'll put the horse third. Now for number 8, we're gonna do 3 pet peeves. Now, generally you want to have 1 that just really irks your character, and then 2 that are like your build up. 3 pet peeves. Number 8. For the first one, the word ketchup. Number 2, people who wear socks on the wrong foot. Number 3, eating a burger backwards. All those things really drive me crazy, to be honest. Now, number 9, honestly, probably should have been at the beginning, but it's going to be key personality traits. For example, Leroy's kind of one of those confident dummies, which honestly, I probably have a habit of making most of my characters like that. Maybe I'm just a confident dummy. I don't know. But it could be something just as simple as that. He's confident, but stupid. Number 2, easily triggered. Number 3, cuts people off when talking a lot. Well, I can see this character is going to go well. Now for number 10, we need that 1 kryptonite. What's that 1 true weakness of the character? What's the 1 thing that no matter what the situation is, no matter what's going on, it doesn't matter how far your character has to go, how much trouble they might get in city, I mean. What is that 1 kryptonite? Now for my character Dewey, it's his Mimo. For Wally loves the food service industry. Jay Murda, he loves the hood and murder, and he'll do really anything to get to do that. So what is their 1 kryptonite? For Leroy, we'll say his lasso. He'll do anything for it. No, let's get better about that. So for Leroy, let's say his is a blue bald eagle. Now, no matter what, if Leroy ever has a chance to get a blue bald eagle, there is nothing he won't do for it or to save one. All right, now we've made it to the end. For our very last thing, really the biggest key, now that you have all these other things together, you have the personality, you have hobbies, you have a full list of things embedded into your brain that you're going to constantly say to people. They're going to constantly absorb more and more information about your character because you already have it ready to shoot off and for everybody's chat to call you a yapper. For number 11, our final thing, what is the mission? Why are we going to Los Santos? And what are our plans when we're there? This could be anything from they want to end up being a cop. They want to get married. Be careful on this one. They want to open a bar. They want to open a convenience store, a car wash. They want to join a gang. Number 11, what is the mission? Now, the thing is don't just pick they want to become a cop. Why do they want to become a cop? Create the real mission. Why are they coming here? What brought them from wherever they were at to Los Santos? And if they've just been here, then what's the reason for the new journey? For example, Leroy is moving to Los Santos because he found a time travel device. Oh my gosh, I can't spell device. Because he found a time travel device and heard that 2025 had horses that moved without legs attached to rubber. AKA, he heard there was cars. So if you've actually made it through all 11 steps and you've made it to the end of this video, first of all, thank you. I really appreciate you going through this with me, and I really hope it's helped. But now you should have a character that you're fully confident in, you have the ability to learn and grow with, and I hope you get a ton of fun RP out of it. And guys, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure you subscribe. We're really trying to grow the YouTube. The TikTok thing kind of scared me, and I realized I messed up. I haven't been showing enough love to YouTube, so we're fixing that. So yeah, so please subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot of these long form videos to go with the shorts. And I hope this one was helpful, guys. Until next time, catch you on Los Santos.